Is it time to buy or sell Microsoft stock? In this video, we will explore Microsoft in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 14th of August, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay informed about our latest analyses. You certainly do not want to miss any crucial updates that could affect your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Take advantage of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has identified Microsoft as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 2.52. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Those who adhered to our analysis would have experienced an impressive gain of 34.9% since we first categorized Microsoft as a buy candidate 78 days ago. This equates to an average return of 0.45% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The stock is positioned in the lower section of a narrow and robust upward trend in the short term, which typically presents a favorable buying opportunity. However, if the lower trend floor at $521.89 is breached, it would first indicate a deceleration in the rate of increase and may also serve as an early warning sign for a potential trend reversal. Analyzing the current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of approximately 17.54% over the next 3 months, with an anticipated return ranging between 17.4% and 22.86%. In terms of a longer-term perspective, our 12-month analysis predicts a projected change of 16.07%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between negative 15.39% and 19.52% over the upcoming year. In practical terms, this would imply a future price range between $442.07 and $624.47. Our latest daily update for Microsoft includes the headline, Green Day on Thursday for Microsoft stock after gaining 0.365%. The Microsoft stock price increased by 0.365% on the last trading day, Thursday, the 14th of August, 2025, rising from $520.58 to $522.48. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated by 1.12%, with a day low of $520.14 and a day high of $525.95. The price has fallen in 6 of the last 10 days, resulting in a decline of 2.07% during this period. Volume decreased on the last day by 15,000 shares, with a total of 20 million shares bought and sold, amounting to approximately $10.24 billion. It is important to consider that falling volume alongside rising prices may indicate divergence and could serve as an early warning for potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $555.45, while the lowest price was $344.79. Currently, the price is 5.94% or $32.97 below the 52-week high of $555.45, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Microsoft continues to strengthen its position in cloud computing and artificial intelligence, with Azure experiencing growth exceeding 30% in the most recent fiscal quarter. Microsoft Cloud has generated approximately $42 billion in revenue year over year. The management is investing heavily in capacity expansion, which includes multi-billion-dollar investments in data centers and a $400 million expansion in Switzerland. The momentum in the enterprise sector is evident through deeper partnerships, from Oracle's multi-cloud agreements to network collaborations that enhance connectivity with various providers. Microsoft Teams is evolving into an artificial intelligence collaboration hub, as both defense and commercial projects integrate advanced agents into the platform. The company's cost management strategies, which include a mid-year layoff, alongside ongoing capital expenditure requirements and risks related to supply chains and tariffs, are balancing immediate profitability challenges. This occurs even as earnings streaks and analyst optimism enhance the company's market multiple. In the short term, ongoing successes in artificial intelligence and results that exceed expectations can lead to additional growth and establish new peaks. However, considerable capital expenditures and geopolitical supply risks may increase volatility. Looking ahead, the resilience of cloud scale, the stickiness of products like Office, Teams, and gaming, and robust integration of artificial intelligence suggest a potential for sustained revenue and margin growth, which could result in higher valuations if execution remains strong. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, it was reported that Morgan Stanley assigned Microsoft a rating of overweight, alongside a recommendation to hold. On Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, it was reported that UBS rated Microsoft as buy, with a suggestion to hold. On Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, it was reported that Oppenheimer gave Microsoft a rating of outperform and recommended a hold. On Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, it was reported that Wells Fargo assigned Microsoft an overweight rating with a hold recommendation. On Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, it was reported that Barclays rated Microsoft as overweight and also advised a hold. Analysts have assigned Microsoft stock an overall neutral rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book value as strong sell. When it comes to return on investment, the analysts have awarded the stock a strong buy rating. The following signals have been identified for Microsoft. The Microsoft stock currently presents a sell signal based on the short-term moving average. However, there is a contrasting buy signal from the long-term average. This situation arises because the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, indicating a general buy signal for the stock, thus providing a positive outlook. As the stock continues to gain, it is expected to encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $523.13. Conversely, if the stock declines, it should find some support from the long-term average around $510.82. A breakout above the short-term average would trigger a buy signal, while a decline below the long-term average would generate a sell signal. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Notably, trading volume decreased during the last trading day even as prices rose. This divergence between volume and price could serve as an early warning. Therefore, close monitoring of the stock is advisable. Some negative signals have also been issued, which may influence its near-term performance. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Monday, the 4th of August, 2025, and thus far, the stock has declined by 2.46%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence. Buy signal. Pivots. Sell signal from 9 days ago. Bollinger. Buy signal from 9 days ago. Short-term moving average. Buy signal from 4 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, buy signal from 79 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 74 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 65 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss from Microsoft. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $495.94 and $477.40. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, since if this is broken, the stock may then fall to the next support level. In this case, Microsoft finds support just below today's level at $495.94. If this is broken, then the next support from accumulated volume will be at $477.40 and $460.36. In general, the stock tends to have very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered very low for this stock. During the last day, the stock moved $5.81 between high and low, or 1.12%. For the last week, the stock has had daily average volatility of 1.56%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Microsoft, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric assesses a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. Currently, this is a relatively typical P/E ratio, often observed in businesses with long-standing records or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on October 29, 2025. Analysts have consensus estimates set at $3.64. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Microsoft. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Microsoft is at $524.11. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Microsoft encounters its first support level at $495.94. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Microsoft from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 12th of August, 2025, Numoto Takeshi conducted an insider sale of 2,000 shares of common stock. On the same day, Numoto Takeshi conducted another insider sale of 2,850 shares of common stock. On the 11th of August, 2025, Smith Bradford L. conducted an insider sale of 20,000 shares of common stock. On the 15th of July, 2025, Coleman Amy conducted an insider sale of 32,344 shares of common stock. On the 16th of June, 2025, Coleman Amy conducted another insider sale of 77,066 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've calculated the insider power to be negative, with a ratio of negative 58.835. Overall, insiders purchased 81,268 shares and sold 234,390 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $501.74, which reflects a decrease of 3.97%. This stock exhibits very low daily movements, resulting in minimal risk. Additionally, a sell signal has been identified from a pivot top that occurred 8 days ago. Is Microsoft stock a good buy? Several short-term indicators, along with a generally positive trend, suggest that the current price may present a buying opportunity, as there is a favorable chance for Microsoft stock to perform well in the near term. After analyzing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Friday, the 15th of August, we anticipate Microsoft to open higher by approximately 37 cents, starting at $522.86. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you agree to take responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.